Ladies and gentlemen, Bungle, hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great day. So today, I want to just talk about kind of the gun game that currently just got released recently for the recent event and Enlisted. Now, pretty much you have the opportunity of playing this. You get first place on your team. You get to have some bonus XPs that you can use for some matches. You get some silver orders, etc. Kind of all these flair bells and whistles for playing the event. Well, if you actually go and play the event, keep in mind it's just like other previous Enlisted events where they're time gated, so there's only sections of the day that you're able to go and participate in this event. When you play it, they got different settings of this campaign. You got Battle of Moscow, and you got Normandy, and then I think there's part of Berlin in it as well thrown in there. And just playing it so far, my impressions on it is that this is obviously a very just rushed game mode. Definitely a lot of times when I was playing it, the spawns were kind of just all over the place. Sometimes you'd be spawning in and the enemy will be right next to you. Sometimes you would be spawning in and the enemy is nowhere to be found, and you waste a good 2 minutes running around the battlefield trying to find an opponent and take it out. This pretty much is a great example of a gun game, but that it was copy and pasted and obviously wasn't really done well. One of the things I don't like too about the progression of it is that obviously if you play gun game in Call of Duty, you're probably familiar with the fact that as you rank it up to the highest level, if someone goes and melees you, they will reset you back a rank or whatever. That doesn't really happen here from my experience from me playing it. When you first start off, you get to the mid levels, all the way to level 10, 13, around that ballpark, you get very kind of decent weapons that you can kind of use, sometimes arguably really good weapons like a PPSH or whatever. And then once you hit that sweet spot of level 14 all the way up to 20, you just start running into these issues where you start getting these weapons that I haven't even reviewed yet. I think it was a gold order weapon for Tunisia. It's like the Dali carbine, and this thing is terrible to use. You can't even one-shot someone with it. You have to get a headshot. If you can't get a headshot, you're not gonna work. There's anti-tank rifles that you can't put away or stow away. You're literally cumbersome running around the battlefield with it and trying to aim down the side and everything with it. It's just really, really frustrating to use. And then they give you suppressed Mosin again, revolver, and all these weapons that you didn't even really use or heard of. So that's my issue with it, is that these weapons, the selection, flamethrower, I don't have an issue with it, but there's a lot of gold order weapons they could throw in there as well, right? Like a Brendan 2, a Gewehr 43 Hertz, a MKB 35. So all these gold order weapons that we had that could be thrown in there. I really don't think it's good to frustrate the player by adding these weapons that are meant to really, really just kind of grind your gears and frustrate you, because at the end of the day, it's really not fun if I'm constantly spawning in trying to look for people to engage with, and I'm running around the map with a Mosin Nagant rifle, which is just a pea shooter. Same with the Dali carbine, whatever you want to pronounce it. So overall, the event, in my opinion, is just very, very poorly executed. Definitely, if they're going to try to copy gun game, then maybe kind of consider looking at some of the mechanics that they use, such as if I melee someone, they should get reset a rank. Also, the weapon selection should be fun, should be useful. It shouldn't be these literally weapons that no one uses, because it's not fun at all if you're going from 0 to level 15, level 13 with really good weapons or decent weapons that anyone can use. But then all of a sudden you hit these weapons that literally no one uses, like an anti-tank rifle. Okay, why? Same with this Dali carbine, no one uses it. I've never even reviewed it for a gold order yet, and now I know definitely it's going to be one that I will review and say it's probably the worst weapon in the game, because you can't literally do anything with it. So yeah, overall a very, very frustrating event. I think next week or this week there's going to be Operation Battle Summer. This event's supposed to be coming out soon, and they're going to have rewards kind of like how it used to be, where you would play it. There would be a series of tasks every day. You'll be able to unlock new squads, new soldiers, and also get new vehicles or vehicles that you could use in different campaigns you play. And that's kind of what I've been wanting Enlisted events to be. So we'll see what happens. But overall, this is a gun game that is a Ollie's Bargain Market version of it. If you really like it and you think it's great and fun and engaging, good for you. But in my opinion, I think it's really, really poorly executed. But that's my thoughts on it. I know some of my viewers have asked me, Bungle, what do you think about it? And that's my 2 cents on it, honestly. So other than that, I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for stopping by, and take care.